Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are going to be drawing some noses. Why, you may ask, are we drawing noses? It's because I'm like sick right now and my nose is stuffy, so I thought noses, that's a good idea. Isn't that such a good idea? I've never actually drawn noses before, so I don't know how this is going to turn out. But that's the first nose. I've definitely seen better noses. But for a first attempt ever trying to draw a nose, and technically I've drawn anime noses, but that doesn't count. We're not counting that right now. But as a first try, I think that looks relatively good. Now I'm going to try to do another one from that position. I'll do more than just that position, but I want to try another one from that position. Just because I feel like I can do a little bit better than what I did. Maybe go like... I'm trying to think of what noses look like and what I've seen, and all I've seen is anime. Trying to think of noses. But my brain doesn't want to think of any noses. There's number 2. That's not necessarily a very good nose, but I think it's fine. Let's try drawing some other noses, like some noses from other perspectives, maybe. What if we do from below? Let me go ahead and get a circle of it first. Go like that and get the nostrils in there. You know, things I can't currently breathe out of. And then go like that, and that, and then there we go, like that. Kind of looks like a flattened helmet a little bit, but then that's not big enough. Hold on. There we go, but that's not it. This isn't it. We're going to add that so it looks like there's a little bit of detail on it. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's not terrible. It's not perfect though. I'm gonna erase that. I kind of want to draw these with a mechanical pencil. I'm gonna grab a mechanical pencil. What other types of noses should we draw? I only know that type of nose. Let me try to draw like a stupid gnome nose. Alright. Now, what is this, you may ask? It's a big, wide nose. Big ol' wide nose with little bits right here. There we go. And go ahead and get that in there. There we go. Do that, yep. And then I want to add a little bit of a, kind of some bumps on the nose. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll get the tiny eraser to erase what's in there. And there we go. Here's a little tiny nose. Or not tiny nose. Here's a little weird nose. I don't really know what this is. Just kind of thinking of it being like a gnome nose. Gnome. I can't say gnome very well right now. That's a weird looking nose, but I think you can still tell it's a nose. If I go ahead and give it a little bit of a mustache. Yes, go ahead and give it a bit of a mustache, because I can. Yes. Mustache. This is Mustache Man Nose. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. What's this one? Number 4? Number 4. Then we'll just go. There we go. I like that guy. I like that guy. Let's go ahead and give him a little hat. We're getting a little sidetracked from what we're supposed to be drawing, but you know, this is fine. There we go. And there we go. There we go. He's got a little hat, and he's got that, and he's got no eyes. It doesn't matter. He doesn't need eyes. Let's go ahead and try and draw another nose, because, well, we still need to draw more noses, obviously. What if we try... I tried using the curved lines here. What if we try just using kind of straight lines, and we'll curve them afterwards? Like, if that makes sense, I'll try to use straight lines and curve them after. No, that's wrong. That was the wrong way. We should go down, and then up, and then down, and then, like, try to do that. Now you may be like, what the hell are you even doing? I'm trying to make the nose do nose things, but it be like kind of from a below perspective, kind of. It's a little bit shitty, but you know, it's not that bad. We'll go ahead and go 5. You know, I probably should have looked up how to, like, you know, draw noses, or looked at pictures of noses. But no, get it? Nose pun. Alright, what are we doing now? Should we draw another nose? Yeah, we should probably draw another nose. That would make sense, considering I'm drawing noses right now. Drawing another nose would probably make the most sense. Alright, we'll go like that. Maybe a little less. This. Alright, hold on. We'll go like this, this, and then I wasn't actually trying to draw a line there, but you know, that's fine. Trying to think of how the nose goes. There we go. And there's another nose. What is this? Number 6. Alright, now we need to draw another nose. I wonder why we need to draw another nose. There's so many noses needing to be drawn. It's crazy. What are we doing now? Trying to go for like one of them noses with like a bump on it. Like, do you know what I'm trying to... Some noses got like bumps and shit. Like trying to go for like a weirdly shaped nose is what I'm trying to say. A not normal, uniformly shaped nose. That's kind of really bad. Hold on, let's... I can just use that eraser on the back of this guy. I got like a bajillion replacements for these erasers anyways. Hold on, it's because I drew it at an angle on accident. Or it's more actually the lack of angle I drew it at initially. Alright, what if I go like that, and then try to add some detail to it? Alright. Now, what am I supposed to do? Go down after we went up, but then like needs to go back up, but it needs to like go like back up here too, but like no, not that. Hold on, I'm like confusing myself on what a nose looks like. I can't remember what noses look like. Yeah, sure, we're gonna just accept that because we need a really bad nose anyways to make the other ones look better, right? That's what you need. Alright, let's go ahead and try to draw another nose. Draw a circle here. Didn't want to draw it this big, but that's fine. Draw that there, and then we can draw some smaller circles. You may wonder, well, why are you drawing circles this time instead of just jumping straight into the shape of the nose? And well, that's because I was going to try to make this one a little bit in perspective. So I wanted to use some more shapes so I could actually get the shape a little more correct. Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to use shapes to get your shapes correct. Alright. Then we need to go like that. That. And then that. And get like that in there. And this could probably not be as bent because they weren't going to connect anyways. And that is a very large, awkward nose, but it still looks like a nose. 7. Should I try to go like for a super realistic nose? No. Super realistic noses are for nerds who draw super realism, which is not me. Because I don't like that. Alright, trying to draw the bottom of a nose, but not knowing the shape of the nose is making me confused. Boom. 8, I think. I think it was 8. I can't remember. That was probably 8, right? Yeah, that was 7. We could probably do a couple. We can still do a couple more noses. Should we try to do like a goblin nose? Try to get some more little fantasy noses in here too because of fun. Alright. So if we're doing a goblin nose, we're gonna need to still get the little balls, you know, for the nostrils to like come out of. Right? Except they should be like long, right? Because it's a goblin, so yeah. Hold on. I got a great idea. Now we just go and do that. Alright. There we go. Now we just go ahead and put our little goblin nose to work. And we go ahead and just add some little lumps on here too, because it's a little goblin. They got lumps. And there we go. And there's our little goblin. Little weird ass goblin nose. I don't know. This is number 9. We need at least 10. This page is pretty full, but we need at least 10. What should we do? Should we just do like a straight ahead nose, but like try to get it goodly shaped? Yeah, let's try to do that. Straight ahead, but goodly shaped. goodly shaped, we need to add those then because of, like, having no idea what the hell I'm actually doing, that's why. Alright, hold on. We need to think this very much through. If you can't tell, I'm not thinking this very much through. I just said that. I'm just chucking lines down. Alright. There we go. Then go ahead and add that. Add this. That's not the bestest in the world. That's not a good nose at all. I don't like that at all. He's not terrible. He's not good. I don't like it. Don't like it. Alright, well, that was number 10, but since I don't like it, we're gonna have to do number 11. For number 11, we'll do the one we did in the beginning, but this time we'll do it better, because we've had a whole 11 other noses to practice on. Oh yeah, look at how good it's looking already. Alright, we're gonna do a 12th one, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna. Anime nose. I threw my pencil. Alrighty, this is where I'm gonna end the video. Bye.